have beliefs and limiting beliefs. So here you have something, your beliefs, or let's just say alright, we got this cross here and we got beliefs. That is the topic. So we got these beliefs, and there's two sorts of beliefs that I want you guys to keep in mind. There's a beliefs that you can't do, or that you can't believe, and there's beliefs that you won't believe. So now what this is a mix of logic, sense, and fantasy. So you can't believe you can fly. If you happen to have this belief and you won't believe that you can't fly, then what will happen, you'll fall off a building. So there's that. So in life, we got a lot of people imposing their external, or their own limiting beliefs. They impose it on you, and then what happens is the stuff that you wouldn't believe before, you start to merge these worlds into something that you now can't believe that is possible. So let me explain. So someone started a business way before you 20 years ago, and they've been and they had the impression that starting a business is impossible. It requires immense amount of luck, you gotta know the right people, and this is simply not the case. So when they see someone like you with a big fucking smile on your face, stupid fucking smile, they're all like, this fucking kid, man, he really thinks he can do it, it's impossible, I might as well tell him so he doesn't waste his time. So they tell it to you, and you with your dumb smile becomes a dumb frown. But imagine if you did have the smile. Just look at the trajectories. So you got this big smile and it goes up. That is success. Whenever you're positive of your stuff you're doing and everything will succeed, then you direct yourself in a trajectory of success. So there's also something here called the This is what happens whenever you start a business. So let me just do this and have a new. Whenever you want to start something in your life, this is how everything happens. You start here from inspired. You're inspired to do something, and then there's another point right around here where it turns into this area here is you actually learning. So you're actually learning about something, you're actually learning all this hard stuff. And why am I not like taking this seriously? So you're actually learning. And what this will do is it's gonna start to get harder. Imagine this line as your mood on this quest of your inspired action. So you took action, you got inspired, and now you're actually learning about it. So stuff becomes harder. And then you just keep going with it and you see no progress. You will not see any progress for a long time, right? But then you start to learn more, and as you learn more, then the universe just favors you and you just keep going. So then you get your win. So a lot of people call this the Valley of Despair. Valley of Despair. Now when you're here in the Valley of Despair, what I need you guys to do is to transmute your negative thoughts into something positive. So transmutation is just the effect of turning or changing one state to another. So you turn your negative thought into a positive one, and it's not, I won't say that it's easy all the time. Sometimes it's hard to do that. So let's say you have a very sad thought. So I really don't like this version of Photoshop I'm using, but it's just that, man. I can't paint. I can't use paint. So you have a hard thought. Something's hard. Well, just make it into something easy or something you love. And what this does is it sends a signal. So if you learned anything about the law of attraction, I'm not sure who YouTube is recommended my videos to, but I hope it's just someone that can resonate with whatever I'm saying. So if you heard of anything that had to do with the law of attraction, then what I want you guys to understand about the law of attraction, imagine it as a YouTube video that you're watching. So you're watching a YouTube video and here's a timeline. So during this YouTube video, you're having your fun, but that is gross. Let me just fix this real quick. So you're watching this YouTube video and now your video is buffering. It's loading, and then you as a viewer are upset because it's buffering, what's going on? Where's my video? So what this buffer is I want you guys to imagine every time you have a negative thought that this buffer in your video, imagine all these are buffers, and that's because it's a negative thought. And for the law of attraction to work, you always have to be in a constant state of positive. So if you are constantly in a positive state, then your video will no longer buffer, and everything that the universe wants to send to you, everything that you want is always coming to you no matter what. You will always get it, but you're delaying the process by having negative thoughts. So if you're always having negative thoughts, you're delaying the process tenfold than how you're actually supposed to get it. So back to beliefs. Hopefully I was clear enough on this, and if I wasn't, just let me know in the comments and I'll go back to it. So back to let me just delete all these layers actually. So this is locked, so let me delete all of these, and I guess I have to have a layer here. And so back to the beliefs. So if you believe, right, let's say this is you. If you believe that you will succeed, you will succeed. Whether you think you're right or wrong, you're right. I think that was Henry Ford. I hate when I don't remember quotes, but I say them all the time. So if you believe you will succeed, you will succeed. If you believe you will succeed and have a negative thought here and there, then your then your success will just like delay itself. But so that's why the beliefs are very important. So you have to believe with conviction. You have to, if someone tells you that you won't succeed, you can't believe it. You have to be, when they say you have to be delusional to succeed, yes, you're right. You're gonna look crazy in front of so many people. You are going to look insane until you actually do it. I think Mr. Beast, he also says something like that. You're an idiot until you make it, and then you're a genius. And they say it over and over again, like, but it's just a case. It's about working with the laws of the universe into your favor to get what you want. And you know what everyone wants is money. So when everyone talks about money, then boom, boom, boom. But never think you don't have money, because this is also dangerous. If you think you don't have money, then what that also does is to tell the universe that, oh, this guy doesn't have money. Okay, he doesn't have money, and that's that. But what you could do is you could want to have the energy to make money. So instead of I should probably just have one layer like this, where I just do this and keep it like that, and then turn this off. There we go. So now ask for the power. If you want money, right, and everyone I've ever met in my life wants this goddamn stuff. They want it to the point where they made me want it. Like, oh, this must be good. But it's not really. It's just a means of exchange, right? But for some people, it defines their entire life. It's just a means to get stuff done, and that's all it is, really. So everyone wants this. If you want this, ask God, right? And you don't ask God, God, give me money, and then boom, you wake up and you got $1 million in your bank account. You what happens is you ask God for the power. Ask God for the power to make money, right? Because there's things in our life that we can't see, and they're real. And if that thing that we can't see gives us something, that is not real, right? It's imaginary. So what we do is we get the energy from that force, and then we make the money from that force. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Oh yeah, my camera's in the way. This might be my thumbnail. So yeah, ask God for the power and he'll give you the power to make money. So that's another slide done. And do we wrap it here? Am I spitting? Alright, so there's something else I could share with you guys. And you could click off here if you're not really interested. But that is dreams. So if you don't know anything about me, I am a master at my dreams. This is what I decided to master. I mastered my dreams. So there's something very particular about dreams, and that is it is the gateway to your subconscious. There is a bridge between the fantasy world, right? Fantasy, and let me just elaborate a little more. There's a bridge between fantasy and reality, and that is your dreams. And you've probably had some really, really realistic dreams before. And they were real in a sense. Like, just because it didn't affect your waking life doesn't mean that you had it for no reason. So you'll find that most of the time you may be here, sometimes you're here, and then when you're and then sometimes your dreams are here. But these are all places in your dream. So you could have a dream where you're in the middle, you could have a dream where you're more surreal, and you could have a really realistic dream. And they're all trying to convey a message to you that you need to hear at that particular time. And if you choose to ignore it, then it's your loss. So what you should be doing is interpreting your dreams always. What you can do, you could go to an AI. If you go to an AI, you know, we got this cool new tool here that I've been using, AI interpreter. and have the AI interpreter interpret your dream, because you do not have to pay a dream interpreter anymore. I'm not trying to take away your guys' business if you're watching this. I'm just saying this is easy if you want a quick like, what did that mean? And what that will do is make you better understand your subconscious, what it's trying to tell you, because your subconscious does not speak English. Your subconscious speaks through emotions. And it's so confusing when our entire lives are focused on languages, but we're not focused on how to understand our own emotions. We understand, they teach us what happy is, they teach us what sad is, they teach us what angry is, but they don't tell us what these effects have for our future. So the way they put it is, if you're sad, then it's just a passing moment, but when you're sad, it affects your entire week in the future, and when you're happy, it may just affect one day. So it's important to be happy all the time, so that almost every day feels good. Because if you're sad, it's easy to stay sad, linger in it longer. And if you're mad, well, that's just a good way to start things. When you're mad is a good way to get that blood boiling inside of you. So yeah, understanding your dreams, right? So whenever you're dreaming, especially if it's a lucid dream, you could better understand it, and you can also take, for example, your life being a puzzle. That is a really terrible puzzle piece, but yeah. So your dreams are kind of like a puzzle that you have to solve, and so yeah, whatever. Your dreams are this like crazy puzzle that you have to solve, or your mind is a puzzle. Sorry. Your mind is a puzzle, and you can rearrange these pieces of your brain if you know how to lucid dream. So I'm not trying to give you the quickest fix to your life, but yeah, this is kind of the quickest fix, really. So you can rearrange these pieces. Let's say you're dreaming of a deadly dragon. Let me just have a new slide for this. Let's say you're dreaming of alright, I can't draw a dragon. Let's say you're dreaming of a tiger, or whatever this is, like an elephant, whatever this is. So you're dreaming of this. This has a symbolic meaning to it, and it's haunting you, right? It's haunting you. You're terrified. What is this thing? How do I deal with it? And it's something in your subconscious that you just can't even like comprehend anymore, because it's just grown into this like thing. This so what you do when you're lucid, you encounter it, and you just maybe you get to understand it first, but really if it like doesn't serve you at all, I would just kill it. And then it just like boom, it just opens your mind to like stuff. You're no longer caged. It's like one of those limiting beliefs that you have, like you're here, this is so imagine this imagine this red section as limiting beliefs, and what your main goal here is to do is to break free, destroy this red thing around you, these limiting beliefs, so that you can open a path, right? You open this path into everything you desire. This white here This is what you were born for, or this is what you born into. Wealth, car, house, all these like toys. These things are your birthright, as a lot of people like to put it. And you just open this path by destroying these limiting beliefs. And you do that in your dream. You could do that in your dream easily. Right? You destroy this. This thing has been terrorizing you for long enough. Right? And I don't want to see my people suffer. Especially if you support me. So, yeah. Guys, learn to dream properly. When they tell you lucid dream, you can fly, you can live out your fantasies, that stuff is worthless in comparison to these limiting beliefs, right? So lucid, I know this guy, I don't know if he actually lucid dreamed or not, but what he would tell me about, oh yeah man, I lived out my fantasy, man, like yo, I fucked the baddest girl, man. I was like, man, yo, you know your potential. Like even if a girl is what you wanted, you still don't have a girlfriend in waking life, because having sex isn't what you actually want. What you want is a girlfriend. So just like getting a girl in your lucid dream just to smash, that is just a waste. If you're also getting a guy, if you're a girl and you're getting a guy just to like fuck, that is a waste. In comparison, what you want is a girlfriend or boyfriend, but you don't do it because you probably feel like, oh, this won't last. But if you just remove that self-belief that you can't get a guy or you can't get a girl, then you will have a girlfriend, boyfriend in real life. And yeah, so that's what you actually want. Then you'll remove that limiting belief by having a girlfriend or a boyfriend in a dream, if that's what you want. If you want money, then you just make sure you just remove any of those self-limiting beliefs. This is so important. This is knowledge that doesn't apply to everyone, because not everyone can lucid dream, and not everyone can that has the discipline to even like practice. They wake up, man, I don't wanna write my dream, I don't wanna record this. So yeah, so there's that. I will wrap up the video right here. Best of luck to all of you guys. Subscribe, don't subscribe, do what you want.